Hey everybody, welcome to week 3 as we continue our topic of being unafraid. Just a quick reminder, all of us in life sooner or later are going to feel some fear. Fear is just a part of life. And there's nothing wrong with feeling afraid. There's nothing wrong with fear. But things become wrong, things become difficult when we allow fear to make our decisions for us, when we're enslaved by fear, when fear keeps us from doing what we really want to do, from doing what God really wants us to do. And so we've been talking about just kind of breaking through that fear over the past few weeks. Today, we're talking about being unafraid to fight. And of course, this past weekend, Katrina joined me. It was Mother's Day weekend. And to all the moms, happy Mother's Day again. And of course, I had that video. We had the video of Robert taking on the Krav Maga instructor. Just in case you're wondering, just a little bonus because you're in a small group, I'll just tell you this. So that was my idea, not Robert's. I'm sure you're shocked by that. But it was so great. And when we heard about her name was Rachel, and she's from Canada. Her family is Jewish, and they moved to Israel when she was like 8 or 9 years old. That's why her English was so great. But had no idea, what that was going to be like. We heard the instructor was in the Israeli military and all this kind of thing. But we walked into the studio and there was Rachel, and she's like 5'3", and Krav Maga instructor, for the entire military for a few years. She's a phenomenal leader, just a great lady, and it was so fun watching her beat up Robert all over the Krav Maga studio. I mean, it was great on video, right? But in person, it was even better. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. But here's what Katrina and I talked about. Just a quick reminder. We really talked about not being passive about your life, to fight for the things that matter most. A lot of times, man, we just kind of fall asleep when it comes to family and faith and our future. And so I really want to encourage you to think about your life. Where do you kind of need to wake up? Where are you being too passive, and where do you need to get proactive? I want to challenge some of you with this. This weekend, we're going to celebrate baptism. You've said yes to Jesus, and you've never been baptized. I'm going to ask you to just take that proactive step. You can sign up today. I want to encourage everybody in the group to encourage those in the group who've not yet been baptized. When you say yes to Jesus, and when you do what he says, baptism is part of this, you'll experience him in ways that you don't fully understand until you obey him. And baptism is like that. So if you've never yet been baptized, I want to encourage you to do that. Big question that we want to start off today in the group. Where in your life do you feel like you're a little too passive? Where in your life do you need to wake up a little bit and get a little more proactive? Talk about it as a group, and I hope you're enjoying the series. We'll continue next week with Unafraid to follow. But talk about it today. Where are you a little too passive, and where do you need to learn to fight? Have a great group.